Number 11, Joelle Delia. Number 23, Lauren Laguerre. Number 25, Annie Cowan. And number 40, Kate Marcus. Buccaneers are coached by Jason Tagaranian. And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Lady Middies. Starting at guard as sophomore, number 4, Ashley Cox. Starting junior at forward position, number 5, Catherine Morissette. Starting at junior at forward, she's number 13, Jessica Gooch. And at center, a senior co-captain, number 35, Emma Walsh. And last but not least, a forward, she's a senior and another co-captain, number 15, Melissa Iannuzzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's contest. Bedford Buccaneers will take on our own Dracut Middies. Starting tonight for Dracut, we've got a sophomore, number 4, Ashley Cox. Junior, number 5, Catherine Morissette. Number 13 is also a junior, Jessica Gooch. She'll be jumping tonight. And 35, Emma Walsh. She's a senior and she's a co-captain with Melissa Iannuzzo. She's also a senior. Leading scorer last year for the Middies was number 15, Melissa Iannuzzo, and I expect her to score a lot of the points tonight. Bedford, this is the first game of the season for the Lady Middies and also for the Bedford Buccaneers, so we don't know a lot about these two teams. This is a new 2017-18 season, so we'll see how they get started here tonight. Bedford's normally a pretty strong powerhouse on the 128 belt, so I'm expecting good things from them tonight, and this should be a tough test here for the Lady Middies. We'll start off tonight, Jessica Gooch will be jumping for the Middies. And that's number 10, Jennifer Rennick for the Buccaneers. Tap is up, and the Buccaneers control the ball for the first possession of the game. Delia has it at the top of the key. She passes it over to Rennick. Looks inside, and we've got a foul right away. Foul's on 15, that's Melissa Iannuzzo. That's her first, team's first. And that's not good news for the Lady Middies here early in the game with just 12 seconds off the clock. They throw it in. The Bucks will shoot a 3, and it's good. That's number 11, Joelle Delia. And the Buccaneers get a steal. Another 3 from Delia, and it's good. 6-0. The Buccaneers come out, and they'll put the pressure on the Lady Middies. Passes it into Gooch, over to Watson. And there's Iannuzzo for 3. No good. And the rebound secured by the Buccaneers. They'll slow down the tempo a little bit and bring it up. Laguerre will bring it up for the Buccaneers. She crosses up the defender and is fouled. Let's see who they call that foul on. Looked like Watson. And it is Emma Walsh with her first, team second. Let's look at that replay. Emma just stepped in, and won't be a charge there when she steps into the player. She's got to have her feet set on that defense. So shooting the 2 free throws is Laguerre. She misses the first. And she'll go for the second. Buccaneers lead 6-0 here with less than a minute to go in the game. And the second one's no good, but they get the rebound. Walsh has to box out there. And we got a foul on the Lady Buccaneers. So foul's on number 23, Lauren Laguerre. That's her first, team's first. So 2 fouls for the Lady Middies, 2 for Bedford Buccaneers. Emma Walsh checks out. And let's see, Julia Atoski comes in for the Lady Middies. Ashley Cox will bring it down. Passes to Otoski for three, no good. Rebound by Delia. Delia's got 6 points already for the Buccaneers. She's got all 6. They'll slow it up. Laguerre will take it at the top of the key. She looks to pass, finds Cohen, and then she goes back to Laguerre. Look inside, good defense by Gooch. And they go pass out for a three, no good. And Marcus gets the rebound, puts it back up, and scores. That's 2 points for Marcus. Now the Buccaneers lead 8-0. The JV team lost earlier today, 51-11, so this team is definitely a good team. And Otoski drives to the hoop and gets fouled. The foul will be on number 10, Jennifer Rennick. That's her first, and the team's second. Otoski will shoot 2 here. 6:09 left here in the first quarter. Otoski takes her time and, just in and out. And she misses the first. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Your score, Bedford Buccaneers 8, Dracut Middies 0. That last timeout was called by the head coach of the Bedford Buccaneers. That's his first timeout. They have 4 remaining here in the game. 6:09 left in the first quarter, and the Lady Middies are in trouble, 8-0. They're down by 8 points. Otoski will come in after the timeout to shoot the second of 2 free throws. And we'll see if the Middies can get on the board here. They just need to get a hoop in to get this game started here for the Lady Middies. As I said before, on the 128 corridor, these Bedford girls are one of the best teams in the area, so this will be a test tonight for Lady Middies. Otoski will shoot the second. It's up and no good. Gooch with the rebound. Good offensive rebound there for Gooch. She gets it out to Iannuzo. Passes over to Cox. Cox goes inside, and it's blocked. She tipped it out of bounds, and it'll be Buccaneer ball. Well, a nice drive there from the Middies, but just couldn't get it to go. Nice defensive pressure there by number 10, Jennifer Rennick. Laguerre will bring it up for the Buccaneers. She looks inside, nothing there. Steal by Iannuzo. Iannuzo's looking to drive, go the whole way. Lays it up and good. First bucket for the Lady Middies comes from Melissa Iannuzo. She's the leading scorer last year, and she's the leading scorer thus far tonight with 2 points. Let's see what the Buccaneers want to do here. Tipped by Iannuzo. Buccaneers looking to go inside. Pass it over to Cowan. Cowan back out. 3 goes in and out. It's good. That basket was by Lauren Laguerre, and that's her first 3. That's her 5th point of the night, and they lead 11-2. Long pass down to Iannuzo. Pass over to Gooch. She'll dish it out to Morissette. Morissette passes over to Cox. Takes a 3, no good. Morissette will rebound. Passes over to Gooch. She's looking to drive, nothing there, and it's turned over by Otoski. Steal by Laguerre. Laguerre drives, spins. Oh, nice move, but didn't go. Cowan with a rebound. Oh, sorry, Marcus with a rebound. Back over to Laguerre. She shoots, no good. Rebound by the Middies. That's Catherine Morissette with a rebound. Passes ahead to Iannuzo. She'll drive. Goes up and good. That's a second by Iannuzo. That's 4 points for her. And the Lady Middies trail now 4-11 with 4:20 left in the first. Oh, a steal almost there by Gooch. And there's a foul, no shot. The basket will not count. Fouls on number 4, that's Ashley Cox. That's her first, team's third. And that was on the dribble. Cox will be replaced by number 24, Nikki Anderson. Nikki is a sophomore, and she's a guard. She's replacing Cox for the first time, getting the ball game for the first time. That's Rennick, the shot, the rebound. And then Morissette comes up with it, but she travels and turns the ball over to Bedford. Bedford will have it underneath, 7-point lead. Looking to get it in, they get it in. Oh, basket's no good, but she gets her own rebound. That's Kate Marcus. That's her second hoop of the night, and she has 4 on the game. There's a foul. Foul's on number 11. That's Joelle Delia. That's her first, team's third. Subs coming in. The refs don't get him in. And Matoski will bring it up for the Lady Minis, gets it over to Morissette. Morissette will bring it down. Looks for Gooch underneath, passes out. Oh, missed there by Nikki Anderson. And the Buccaneers will slow it down. Laguerre with the ball, she'll drive, dishes it out. Back to Marcus. Marcus back out to Delia for 3. Delia, that's her third three-pointer of the night. She has 9 points. And now there's a foul, and that's Delia. That's her second foul. And that's big for the Buccaneers. She's got 2 fouls in the first quarter. It's her second, team's fourth. Substitutes will come in for both teams. Checking in for the Buccaneers is Palazzo and McClellan. And in for the Middies, McKay will come in, and Cox checks back into the ball game. Iannuzo will stay in for the Middies. She passes ahead to Otoski. She gets it. Passes it out to McKay. She wants to shoot. Nothing there. Otoski will drive, and she's fouled on the floor. That's Julia Palazzo's first foul. That's the team's 5th. Lady Middies are almost in the bonus here early in the game with 3:11 left in the first quarter. Iannuzo to throw it in for the Middies. She gets it out to McKay. McKay gets it back to Iannuzo. She wants to drive, but she's double teamed and she brings it back out. Over to Otoski. She's got a shot. She won't take it. Passes it into Iannuzo, who looks like she was fouled there, but nothing was called. And Marcus will come out with a rebound. She gets it over to Laguerre. Laguerre will slow it up. And they get it over to McClellan. McClellan looks inside. She can't get it in there. She gets it over to Laguerre. Laguerre drives, and she's fouled. I think that foul was on McKay. So the foul was there on number 55, Megan McKay. It's her first, team's 4th. Dracut and Coach Witz want a timeout here, trailing by 12 points at 16-4. And the Middies trying to desperately get something going on offense, while Bedford's had it all going their way on offense. Leading scorer for the Buccaneers is number 11, Joelle Delia. She has 9 points, but she has 2 fouls, so that's going to hurt them a little bit on the offensive side, as she's the leading scorer for the Buccaneers. Over on the Dracut side, we have 1 foul apiece for Ashley Cox, Melissa Iannuzo, Emma Walsh, and Megan McKay. So they got 3 more to get into the bonus. And all 4 points tonight coming from Melissa Iannuzo here early in the first quarter. Other scorers over on the Bedford side, you have Laguerre has a 3-point shot, and Marcus has 4. So that totals up to 16. And so 3 players there for the Buccaneers. Delia, Laguerre, and Marcus have all the points for the Buccaneers. So the Lady Middies going to have to do something here to get a stop on defense and turn this game around to get something going on offense. 4 points in the 1 quarter is not a lot of points, and they're going to have to do better than that to win this game tonight. So after the timeout, it'll be Bedford's ball, and they're going to actually be shooting 2. Lauren Laguerre will be shooting 2. Let's see how she does on the first of 2. She makes the first. she makes the second. So Laguerre now with 5 points on the night. And the Buccaneers lead 18-4. Toski will get it up ahead to Anderson. Anderson passes over to Cox. Cox back to Toski. Toski's, looks like there was a reach in there. And there is. Foul is on number 11, and that's her third. Joelle Delia has 3 fouls, and that's huge for the Buccaneers. And the coach is going to keep her in. One more foul, and the Middies are in the bonus. That's McClellan with a steal. She'll bring it up. She gets ahead to Laguerre. Laguerre running point guard duty tonight for the Lady Bucks. McClellan will get it in. Inside to Marcus. Marcus looks for something, but good defense by the Middies. Ball looked like it was kicked there, but there's no call. And it goes back out to Laguerre. She'll drive, gets it over to Marcus, shoots a 2, and just a little long. Nice board there by Inuzo. She's on the run. Stops and takes a shot. She makes it, and that's her third bucket of the night. And scores now Lady Meeting 6, Buccaneers 18. So Laguerre bringing it up. She gets it over to McClellan. And now there's the 3-point shooter for the Buccaneers. Gets it inside. Oh, nice block there by Ianuzzo, blocking Palazzo's shot. There's the sharpshooter. She misses the first of the night. That's Delia, and Ianuzzo with another rebound brings it up for the Minis. Toski for 3, and no good. Anderson with a rebound. Gets it over to McKay. McKay doesn't want the shot. Gets it to Ianuzzo. She had a 3, but she didn't take it. Anderson will take the 3, and it sinked it. Nikki Anderson for 3, and that brings the Minis down to 9 points, 9-18 here. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. McClellan wants to drive, nothing there. She passes it out to Laguerre for 3, no good. Ianuzzo with another rebound, and she's fouled. She'll be going to the line, shooting a 1-on-1. And that's Kate Marcus's first foul, and that's the team's 7th. They're over the limit. And number 25 will check into the game. That's Cowan in for Delia. And Otoski checks out of the game. She's replaced by Morissette. So 18-9, 43 seconds left in the first quarter. And Ianuzzo looks to extend her point total to 7, and she does. Let's see a replay here. That's Anderson's 3. Nice form, and bang it home. Ianuzzo makes the second, and she has 8 points on the night. And Gooch checks back in for Ianuzzo, who had a nice little run there. 8 points for the Lady Minas in the first quarter. And they're trailing now 18-11, but they're making a nice little comeback here. So Laguerre brings it up, passes to McClellan. McClellan goes inside, and it's good. Basket there by Rennick. It's her first basket of the game. Anderson gets it over to Cox. Cox looks. She gets it to Morissette. Morissette over to McKay. Over to Gooch. She wants to drive. There's nothing there. She's double teamed. Passes it out, and it's intercepted by McClellan. Laguerre, no time left. Oh, it looked like a travel. They didn't call it. Passes it out for 3. It's no good. So the end of the first quarter was a slow one. Started slow for the Minis, but they've warmed up quite a bit. And they only trail now by 9 heading into the second quarter. We'll quickly go over the stats here in the first quarter. The Lady Minis have 4 personal fouls, 1 each for Cox, Ianuzzo, Walsh, and McKay. Melissa Ianuzzo leads all scores for Dracut. She's got 8, and Anderson with that downtown shot has 3. So only 2 Lady Minis scoring at this point. For Bedford, the story is Delia with 3 3-pointers. She has 9 points, leading all scorers in the game, but she also has 3 personal fouls. So the Minis should take the ball at her if they can, if she comes back into this game. They're in, other than Delia, Palazzo, Rennick, Laguerre, and Marcus each have 1, and they have 7 total team fouls, so Dracut is in the bonus. Also scoring for Bedford is Rennick with 2. So Delia has those 9, as I stated earlier. Laguerre has 4, and Kate Marcus has 2. So that's where we are right now. 20-11, Bedford leads. And the middies.
Can we please clear the court for the rest of the game?
The announcer asking the players to clear the court here to start the second quarter. So starting second quarter for the middies, Ianuzo comes back in for the middies. We'll also have Cox into the game. Looks like Morissette, Gooch, and Anderson will stay in there. Anderson had that nice 3 to tighten up the game a little bit for the middies, and the middies will start this second quarter with the ball. Get into Cox. Let's see what the middies can do here on offense. Morissette has it. Gets it over to Anderson. Gets it to Gooch. She looks like she got fouled. A lot of hands tonight here by Bedford. Passes it out for a 3. No good by Morissette. Rebound is a loose ball, and it goes over to the Buccaneers. We've got a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was about, but ball's back in play. So number 5, Palazzo, will bring it up now. And she's called for traveling. That's a turnover by the Buccaneers. I believe that's the first turnover of the game. They've been pretty good with the ball up until that point. Laguerre has been bringing it up for the Buccaneers, but she, that time, Palazzo brought it up. Morissette has trouble with it, and it's kicked out of bounds by number 13, Jessica McClellan. So it'll remain middies ball, 7:26 left here in the first. Ball comes into Cox. She's looking to pass it, but no one's open. So she'll dribble it up, get over to Morissette. There's Ianuzo. She'll drive, and she's fouled. She's tough to defend, and Bedford has another foul. And that's going to be a number 5, they're going to call that. That's her second foul. That's on Palazzo. So she has 2, team has 8, and Ianuzo misses the first of 2. So Ianuzo looking to get her 9th point of the game. She does, and cuts the lead to 8. The middies trail 12 to 20. Buccaneers, the lost ball, and Cowan's right there to get it. She'll lay it in for a layup, and now the lead is back to 10. Ianuzo double team, she gets out of it. She wants to make him pay. She passes to Morissette, back out to Cox for 3, no good, and the Buccaneers are on the run. Oh, and there's a foul. Cowan is fouled. She went up strong, and she got fouled there. And that's on number 4, Ashley Cox. That's her second foul, and the Lady Middies' 5th of the game. And Cowan will shoot 2. This is the first. So we got a couple subs. Otoski coming back in, and Allison Martin will check in for the Middies for the first time. And the Middies still trail by 10. And Cowan hits the second free throw. And leads that back up to 11. Gooch gets it. Oh, she can't handle it, and she passes it out. Nice assist there by Gooch. She gets it over to Martin, who just checked into the ball game. She has 2 points. Rennick dishes it out for a 3. Gooch with a good rebound. Gets it over to Martin. Martin will bring it up for the Middies. She stomps to get a good stop and gets it over to Ianuzo. Ianuzo wants him to clear out. She'll get over to Morissette. She posts up, it's not there. Towski dribbles it. Back to Ianuzo. To Martin, back to Ianuzo. They got to shoot. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They got to shoot it. 2 seconds. And it's a shot clock violation by the Middies. So turnover there for the Middies, down by 9, 5:47 left here in the second quarter. Oh, and there's a travel. That's a second turnover. Good call by the refs there. That was Proul on the travel. So checking back in will be Delia, who's coming back in for the Buccaneers. Oh, double teamed, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be the Middies' ball. Morissette was trapped there, and the Buccaneers knocked it out of bounds, but it'll remain Middies' ball. Now this is an interesting move for the Buccaneers. They got Delia coming back into the game with 3 fouls. So if I were the Middies, I'd go right at Delia here. Iannuzo goes in, and she's fouled. That'll be Melanie Proul's first foul, and that's 9th on the team. Iannuzo will go to the line. She likes to get her points from the free throw line, as you can see tonight, and she's done the same thing tonight. That's how she made her living last year, and she'll, again tonight, she's showing that she's going to do the same. Makes the first. So Iannuzo now has 10 points in the game, 5:21 remaining in the second. And she makes the second. She's shooting well from the free throw line, 5 for 6 tonight for Iannuzo. So Coach Witz has to be happy with that. Laguerre's bringing the ball up again, so they had a couple turnovers when she didn't do that, so coach put her back at point guard here. Ball's loose. 3 players are down for it. She rolled over. I think that was a travel. They didn't call it. They called jump ball instead, and it'll be Bedford ball. Substitute coming in for both teams. Walsh will come in for the Middies, and Marcus back in for the Buccaneers. There's a shot, no good, but she's fouled. I believe that was Iannuzo. Let's see who they call it on. So no, those fouls on Jessica Gooch. That's her first foul. And the Lady Middies' 6th of the game. So Cowan's been pretty good underneath here, and she's back to the free throw line again. She misses the first. And let's see how she does. The Middies got it, are starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. They got it down to 7. Now 8. And Cowan's 50% from the line tonight. Iannuzo's double teamed. And Walsh throws it out of bounds. Another turnover for the Middies. They can ill afford to have this many turnovers here in the first half. And thus our score is 24-16. So again, Laguerre will control the ball for the Buccaneers. Cowan loses it, gets it back to Laguerre. She'll drive, throws it up in desperation. Toski comes with a rebound. Passes ahead to Gooch, she's open. Lays it in, 4-2. Nice pass by Toski, finishing by Gooch. Nice play there by the Middies. And they only trail by 6 now, making a nice little comeback here. That's Jessica Gooch's first bucket of the game. Had a couple nice rebounds as well tonight. Proul will drive it, stolen by Gooch. Iannuzo's on the run, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line. Here comes Dracut. That foul is going to be on number 23, Lauren Laguerre. That's her second. It's the team's 10th. Dracut's now in the double bonus with 4:06 left in the first half. And Iannuzo will once again go to the line. This will be her 7th attempt of the game. And she misses that one. Let's see this again. Here comes Iannuzo driving. Oh, she definitely got pushed in the back there. That was a good call by the refs. Iannuzo was 5 for 7 tonight from the line. That make it 5 for 8. They must have jinxed her here on that one. But they only trail by 6 with 4 minutes left in the second. So a nice little comeback here by the Middies. Let's see if they can continue this momentum and see if they can get a stop. Oh, Cowan looks like she traveled, but before the travel was a push, and I think that's going to be on Gooch. That'll be her second. It is Jessica Gooch's second foul, and that's the 7th team foul, and Cowan will go back to the line. So 2 subs coming in for the middies. Cox and Morissette will replace Gooch and Martin. Nice few minutes there by number 22, Allison Martin. She had a bucket her first time into the game, so that was a nice contribution by her tonight. And Annie Cowan makes the first 2 of 1-1. So she's 3 for 5 from the free throw line tonight, shooting 60%. This is her sixth free throw attempt tonight. And it's in and out. She's back down to 50%. Iannusa with another rebound. Oh, she's got a player up ahead. It's Morissette. She'll drive. Looks like she got hit. No call. And Cowan comes with a rebound. Laguerre will control it again. And number 12's checked into the game now. That's Arnold for Bedford. That's her first time in the game. Oh, it looked like a travel there. Not called. And an air ball shot and knocked out of bounds. Oh, the referee called that out on Dracut. And I'm not sure about that call. It appeared that the Buccaneers knocked that one out of bounds, but they'll get the ball back here. Up by 7 points with 3:22. That's Marcus, shot by Marcus. Dracut can't get the rebounds. They got to box out here and get the rebound. That one comes out loose. No one wants to grab it. Finally, Morissette gets it ahead to Iannusa. Lays it in for 2. Iannusa, great play there by the middies once they got a hold of the ball. Nice pass up ahead. And they trail by 5. Good defense there by Walsh. Pass goes out, shot, no good, and good rebound by Morissette. She looks ahead to Iannusa. Iannusa wants to slow it down. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. Dracut trails by 5. Nice little comeback here by Dracut. Otoski wants a 3. Oh, she's open. And it'll go out of bounds to the Buccaneers. Coach Witz is not happy. He wants to see Emma in there for the rebounds. And with 2:26 left here in the second quarter, after the timeout by Bedford, Bedford leads this game 25-20. We'll go over the highlights here of the first half. Iannusa has 13 points for the Lady Middies. She's got 1 foul. Jessica Gooch has 2 fouls, 2 points. Ashley Cox has 2 fouls. Allison Martin with 2 points. Nikki Anderson with 3 points. And Emma Walsh and Megan McKay with 1 foul apiece. Dracut has 17 fouls here in the first half. And the Buccaneers have 10. Leading scorer for the Buccaneers is still number 11, Joelle Delia, with 9 points. She also has 3 personals. Jennifer Rennick with 2 points in the foul. Palazzo with 2 fouls. Pruill with 1. Laguerre has 5 points and 2 personals. Annie Cowan appears to be 5 points, no fouls, and Katie Marcus has 4 points and a foul. And that's where we are here with 2:26 remaining in the second quarter. Bedford has a lead 25-20, and they have the ball. Now when Laguerre's not controlling the ball here for Bedford, you can see a different offensive setup. She has it, and it's blocked. Well, great block there by Morissette. And she gets it over to Cox to slow it down. Morissette gets it. Morissette drives, dishes it out to Otoski. She wants the 3. She's got it. 3-pointer for Otoski. That's her first bucket of the game, and that's a big one. Dracut only trails by 2 with 1:50 left here in the first half. Coach goes right to the bench for Bedford, wants to get Rennick back in the game for some height. Cowan gets it over to Marcus. Marcus shots no good, and it goes out of bounds to the middies. Coach for Bedford's not happy with that output, and she replaces McClellan with Rennick. The Lady Middies, what a comeback, down 8-0 early on, now only trail by 2 with a minute and a half. Morissette gets it up to Iannuzo. She spins. And she gets back to Morissette. Lady Middy's looking for something. Shot's no good. Walsh's shot's no good, and there's a foul on the play. Fouls on number 5, Kat Morissette. That's her first foul of the game. That's the 8th on the middies, and so that means Bedford will be shooting a 1-1. Going to the line for Bedford will be number 12, Danielle Arnold. Arnold makes the first of her 1-on-1. That's her first points of the game. And extends Bedford's lead to 3. Arnold with the second, no good, and rebounded by Otoski. Otoski wants to drive. Oh, great defense. Great defense there. I think that was Cowan with a block. Sorry, that was Arnold with a block. Great defensive play, straight up. And the ball went out of bounds. They get it into Cox. Cox is, oh, what a defensive play there by Laguerre, and she'll bring it up. 1 minute left in the second quarter. And now they get it over to Rennick. Coach is calling for motion. And Walsh plays great defense there. Another great defense. Oh, Iannuzo reaches in. It looked like it was clean, but they called it a little late. And that's a tough foul for Dracut to take there, is that's Iannuzo's second foul, second personal. And that's the 9th team foul. And that puts Arnold back at the line. I don't think Iannuzo liked that call at all. She had tapped it, and then she reached in to get it, and the referee called a late foul. First of 2 didn't go in, and Iannuzo with her 8th rebound of the game. She'll drive. Oh, what a move! And she's hit hard, but she'll go to the line. And that foul's on Kate Marcus. There's nothing she can do about that. What a great move by Iannuzo there. It's hard to defend that move, and that's Marcus's second foul of the game. And that's their 12th team foul. Iannuzo misses the first. Let's watch that again. Watch this move here by Iannuzo. Behind the back, crosses her over and spins. Doesn't get any better than that. Iannuzo misses the second and rebounded by Bedford. Iannuzo made her first 5 free throws, and she's missed the last 5. So the ball's tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Bedford ball. 24 seconds. Dracut trails by 3. Early on, it looked like it was going to be a little worse than that, but they made a great comeback. Playing good defense here. Oh, drives the lane, no good. Tapped out of bounds. It'll be Bedford ball. 13 seconds. So let's see what Bedford calls here with 13 seconds. Let's see if they'll take a last shot or they'll go right at the hoop. The referee called it Dracut ball, then he changed his mind. Gave it back to Bedford. It was obviously off the Dracut player there. 3-pointer coming, no good. Walsh with the rebound. Oh, it looked like a foul. They didn't call it. Oh, Walsh threw it right to Rennick, and Rennick has an opportunity to shot. Oh, no good. So a flurry at the end of the second half, and your score at halftime is the Bedford Buccaneers 26, the Dracut Lady Middies 23. We'll see you at the start of the second half. And to start the second half, Dracut Lady Middies will have the ball. And down by 3. So let's see if they can get Gooch involved here in the game, and also McKay and Emma Walsh. Let's see if they can get it inside to the big girls, and big girls down low, and see if they can get some easy scores. Referees want Bedford to get on the court. They were delaying over there. They're finally there. They start the second half. Cox will bring it in for the Middies. She gets it over to Walsh. Nowhere to go. Good defense there by Bedford. Cox will drive it in. Loses it. Looks inside for Gooch. Oh, Gooch should have went up. That ball was kicked. That ball was definitely kicked, and it should have been a violation there. But nothing's called, and Laguerre will bring it. We'll run the offense for Bedford. She gets it over to Cowan. Cowan's looking to drive, but good defense there by Cox. They get it inside to Laguerre. She lays it in. Nice move. Shifty move there by Laguerre, and that's her first 2-point basket of the game. That's her seventh point of the game. Get over to Iannuzo. She's double teamed. She spins out of it. Ball's knocked loose. Gooch comes up with it. Back to Iannuzo. She lost her dribble. Oh, she's fouled, and they don't call it. Bedford player hit her hand. Ball came loose, and the turnover again for the Lady Middies. 3-pointer by Laguerre is missed. Coach Witz wants a timeout. That ball goes off the Lady Middies, and Coach Witz wants a timeout. He doesn't like how this second half has started, and that's his second timeout. He has 3 remaining, and the first 1 minute and 14 seconds, the Middies haven't had much luck here on offense, and Laguerre with that nice move under the hoop, and she laid it in for 2. Laguerre now has 7 points for the Bucks. And Coach Witz is not happy how they came out this started the second half. He didn't want them to come out how they started the first half, and that's how exactly it looks. So he'll speak to the Lady Middies, and let's see if that makes a difference when they come out here. With 6:46 left in the third. It'll be Buccaneers ball on the side. And I would look for Delia here for a 3-point shot. Let's see what they go for. Trying to get it into Marcus. She got it. There's no one under the basket. She lays it in. There's a miscommunication there on defense. And Marcus scores easily with 6 points in the game. They double team. Gets it over to Gooch. Ahead to Iannuzo. She lays it in. She's fouled. And that's Rennick's second foul of the game. And that's the first foul. First foul of the second half. And you know who goes to the line again? Iannuzo. Iannuzo misses the first. She's now 5 for 11 from the line. See this replay again. Iannuzo drives, and she's fouled, and she misses the second. And Bedford comes away with a rebound. So Iannuzo was hot from the free throw line, making her first 5. Now she's missed the last 7. Gooch comes up. Oh, Morissette's pushed, and there's no call. A lot of pushing and shoving going on, and there's no calls. Gooch gets it. She drives, gets it out to Iannuzo for 3. Oh, just short. And she goes almost goes out of bounds. Morissette with the steal, lays it in, and it's knocked out of bounds by Bedford. Checking in now for the Middies, replacing Walsh will be Julia Otowski. Forgot to mention earlier, she's also a captain, senior for the Middies this year. She gets it on the inbound, passes over to Cox. Cox looks to drive. Out to Otowski, she's a 3-point shooter. Oh, just short. It looked like it was online, but it's just too short. The Middies trail by 7. They get it over. Oh, Iannuzo tried to get the steal, and they paid for, oh, the layup is no good. She had a wide open layup and missed it. Ball's tipped, and then tipped off Delia. Went off of Delia's fingertips, and it goes to the Lady Middies. Coaches for Bedford didn't like that call, but I thought that was a good call. Went right off number 11's fingertips. Iannuzo gets it, passes it out to Gooch. Gooch wants to drive. Oh, looked like she was going to drive there, and she lost control of it. Morissette gets it. Passes it out to Toski. She can't control it. Goes out of bounds. Coming in for Bedford will be number 13, Jessica McClellan. She'll replace number 25, Annie Cowan. Cowan doing a good job on defense today. Getting a lot of rebounds, getting to the line. So Bedford with a 7-point lead will bring it up. They get it over to McClellan. McClellan drives, fouled, no good. But she'll be at the line for 2. That foul is on number 5, Kat Morissette. And that's her first of the second half and her second personal foul. And McClellan makes the first of 2 free throws. Checking in for Bedford will be Palazzo. She'll be replacing Laguerre. So we'll see. Usually when Laguerre comes out of the game, the offense tends to decline here for Bedford. We'll see what happens here as Laguerre comes out. And McClellan makes the second free throw. Oh, looks like there's a blocking foul there. Again, not called. Toski goes right by the defender. Passes it over to Morissette. Morissette back to Toski for 3. She's got it. Book it for Julia Toski. That's her second 3 of the game, and Middies cut it to 6. Couple shots there missed. Rebounded. Pass out to Delia. She's the 3-point shooter. Over to McClellan. She gets it into Rennick. Rennick misses. Oh, and yeah, that's definitely Morissette. Great rebound, and she's fouled. And that's number 10, Rennick's 3rd foul, team's 2nd. And it'll be Dracut Lady Middies ball. 4:30 here in the 3rd. The Middies trailing by 6. They cut it down to 3 at half, and now they're down by 6. Oh, almost a steal there. Gets it to Gooch. She's fouled, and there's nothing called again. And the Buccaneers come up. Oh, there's a lot of contact here tonight, and the referees are not calling anything. Long two-pointer, 20-footer by the Bucks, not made. And Morissette comes up with a rebound, gets it over to Toski. She gets it to Cox. She's got an open lane. She'll take it. Oh, the layup is no good. She's rebounded and fouled, and the basket's good. Nice job by Ashley Cox. That's her first bucket of the game. And she's fouled. And that foul. Let's watch this again. She had an open lane. She went to go lay it in, missed the shot, stayed with the rebound, and she gets fouled. Down by 4 now. That last foul was on number 40, Kate Marcus. That's her 3rd, team's 3rd. Oh, the basket's good, but it hit the top of the backboard. So it'll be no good for Ashley Cox. Ashley got her first bucket. That's her first bucket of the night, so that's her first 2 points. And the Middies cut it to 4 with 3:48 left. Comes McClellan. She drives, passes it out. That's a 2-pointer, not a 3-pointer. That's made by Cowan. Cowan, nice shot there. There's a 3, no good. Goes out to Iannuzo. Iannuzo misses. The 3, another rebound. Iannuzo will get it again. She drives the lane. She's fouled. And that fouls on number 5, Palazzo. That's her 3rd, team's 4th. And Iannuzo will shoot. She's missed her last 7 attempts. Oh, there she goes. She made that one. And that's Iannuzo's 14th point of the game. Checking in for the Middies is McKay. She'll replace Gooch. And also coming in is Anderson. Iannuzo makes the second. Now she's 50% from the line. 7 free throws, 7 misses, 7 makes, 7 misses, and 8 points from the field. 15 points for Iannuzo. Bucks get it. McClellan gets it. Oh, she got an open lane. The Middies got to get there on defense. Oh, she misses the layup. And Morissette comes down with another rebound. She's been good under the boards tonight. Passes ahead to Iannuzo. She spins. Oh, she looked like she was fouled. Lays it in. Oh, it's no good. Bounces in and out. And McClellan gets the rebound. There's a shot by Rennick, no good. And Anderson gets a rebound. Ahead. Oh, the layup is no good. Morissette missed the layup. Comes back down Bedford. They got to get the rebound. It's knocked out of bounds by Bedford. And Gooch comes right back in the game. She sat for about 20 seconds, and she's back in. She'll replace Morissette, who looks like she's pretty gassed there. And the Middies down by 4. Oh, that looked like a foul there. Nothing called. And we'll go back to the Middies. A lot of contact tonight. The referees are letting them play. I guess it depends on how you look at it. You either like that or don't like it. But, you know, someone's going to get hurt if they don't make these calls. If they're playing strong defense, that's one thing. When you're pushing people and knocking them down, that's another. Iannuzo will get at the top of the key. She spins. Packs it back to Anderson. Anderson wants a 3, no good. Rebounded. Pass over to McKay, her first bucket of the game. That couldn't come at a better time for Megan McKay, her first basket. Her 2 points for her, and the Middies trail by 2. So Delia gets it over to McClellan. McClellan drives, gets it inside. Nice pass. And that basket was by number 5, Julia Palazzo, and that's her first hoop of the game. And timeout taken by Bedford with 1:48 left here in the third. We got a close one. Bedford's up 36-32 over the Middies. Middies making a nice run. Bedford has no answer for Iannuzo. Iannuzo's continuing to drive into the lane. She's been to the line now 14 times. Made 7 out of the 14. And the Middies trail by 4. They started this game down 8-0, and they've cut it down to 4 points. And you can feel it here in the stadium tonight is that the momentum is definitely going in the Middies' direction. Early in the second half, they came out a little flat, but I think now the adrenaline's pumping, and the girls are feeling good, and they did cut it to 2 just a little bit ago. That last basket by Bedford brought them back up to 4. So they're right in this game. I think this one's going to go right down on the wire. So we'll see what happens here with 1:48 left in the third. It'll be Middies ball. Iannuzo will throw it in for the Middies. 4 fouls on Bedford, 1 on Dracut. Gets it to Otoski. Back to Iannuzo and back to Otoski. Otoski's got the lane. She dishes it out. Nice pass. Back to Otoski. She's a 3-point shooter. She passes to Anderson. Anderson wants it. Oh, it looked like she got fouled there, and nothing was called. And Bedford will come down, they'll slow the tempo. Oh, there goes. Oh, she's fouled hard. That's Laguerre. Laguerre is fouled. And that's Iannuzo. That's her 3rd foul. So that's not good news for the Lady Middies. Leading scorer has 3 fouls here late in the third period. And Laguerre shoots the first of 2. She makes the first. That's Laguerre's 8th point of the game. Substitutes coming in for both teams. Checking in for Bedford is number 1, Abby Monahan. That's her first time in the game. She gets a few minutes here in the third period. And Laguerre makes good on the second. She now has 9 points for the Bucks. Cox will bring it down. Dracut trails by 6. They need a basket here before the third quarter ends. Oh, that's a reach, and they call that one. Fouls on number 40. That's Kate Marcus. That's her 4th. That's a big foul. That's a big foul. 1:06 left. Marcus has 6 points for the Bucks. She's been good on defense, but she's also got 4 fouls. Coach was going to sub her out, but I'd go right at her. They go inside, and it's stolen by the Buccaneers. Laguerre comes out. Oh, McClellan double dribble. They didn't call it. And she's fouled. Marcus is fouled by Morissette. That's her 3rd foul, second of the second half. Middies are at 3 team fouls, and Bedford's at 5 team fouls. Marcus misses the first. She's got a substitute coming in, but she's the shooter, so you can't substitute to the second shot. Marcus makes the second. That's her 7th point of the game, and she's replaced by number 10, Jennifer Rennick. And the lead is back to 6 for the Buccaneers. 46 seconds here in the 3rd. Cox is going to bring it up. She gets the ball. Oh, she had the lane. She didn't want to take it. Gets it out to McKay. McKay to Artoski. Good defense there by the Buccaneers. Now Morissette takes it. She traveled. She did a hop, and the referee got it. And it's another turnover for the Lady Middies. 30.6. 6-point lead for the Buccaneers. If I was the coach here, I'd do 1 shot. Let's see if they slow it down. Laguerre will get it. McClellan wants to take it in. They're not going to take. They're going to take a shot, and they're going to turn it back over to the Middies. Rebound goes to Morissette. Morissette head to Cox. 10 seconds left here in the 3rd. Cox takes it in. It's blocked. Ball's on the floor. Looks like a jump ball. And on the jump, possession goes to the Bucks. 4 seconds left. Pass it ahead, and they don't have enough time. So the score was just updated. So it's now your Dracut Middies 32 and Bedford Buccaneers 39. So the point spread goes up to 7 now for the Buccaneers. So with 1 quarter left to play, 8 minutes of period left, Dracut's got to score 8 more than the Buccaneers tonight to win this game. 32 points. They're averaging about 11 points a quarter, so that means if they score 11 this quarter, they'll have 43, so that means they got to hold the Bucks down to 2 points, 2 or 3 points. So that'll be a tough task. They're either going to have to score more points this quarter than they have been, or unfortunately this game is going to go down as a loss. Coach Witz needs to get something going on offense here. The defense has been pretty good tonight, holding the Buccaneers to 39 points. It's 13 a quarter. But offensively, without Ayanuzo in there, it looks like they're struggling to score some points tonight. Timeouts are 3 for the Middies, 2 for the Buccaneers. And the Middies will have it to start this 4th period, down by 7 points. So all the starters are back in for the Middies. Atoski's checked in. And we go over to Cox. Cox loses it. Coaches wanted to travel there. Morissette takes a shot, misses, and Buccaneers are on the run. Layup is missed. Rebounded. Laguerre goes up. Oh, she was straight up. It looked like there was no call, and then the ref came in and called it. And that is not good news for the Middies. That's Morissette's 4th foul. And she's going to have to come out of the game. Coach Witz goes to the bench right away. And Laguerre will have 2 shots. This is the first. And Morissette will be replaced by Martin. Martin had a few good minutes early in the 2nd period. Let's see if she can get something going here for the Middies, coming in as a spark plug. Amir makes his 2nd. She's got 10 points now on the night. They get it over to Cox. Cox will drive. Going against a bigger defender. Lays it up. No good. Ayanuzo there for the rebound. Oh, she gets hit. No call. There's Martin. She'll take the shot. No good. And rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks have now an 8-point lead. 7 minutes left. Dracut's got to get something. Oh. And Gooch will foul Abby Monahan, and they'll be on the floor. That's Jessica Gooch's third foul of the night, first of the second half. And the team fouls are even at 5 and 5. Toski goes for the steal. And looks like Ayanuzo got a piece of that ball by Toski. Oh, Toski, no defense. Toski just drove by everybody. What a good move there. Don't know what happened on defense, and Toski has 8 points on the night. Oh, good defense there by the Middies. And they trail by 6 with 6:39. We need another hoop here on this possession to try to cut it to 4 or less. Ayanuzo, crossover, lays it up, no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it in. Oh, she looks like she got fouled, and there's no call. And the Buccaneers come down with it. Oh, she's a travel, and he got it. As she went by, she pivoted, but she looks like she stepped twice before she passed that ball, and the referee caught it. Now we're down to 6:18 left. Dracut trails by 6. She wants the lane, it's there. Gets it out to Toski. Oh, in and out. Rebounded by Cox, and it's a jump ball. It'll be Bedford ball. And Bedford will get some subs back in. Palazzo and Delia, 2 starters, will come back in, and Marcus also come in, and she has 4 fouls. Six-point lead, 6 minutes left in the game. Well, she had the lane, she took it. Oh, Dracut's got to play better defense than that. Easy basket there by Laguerre. Ayanuzo, pass goes inside, and she lost it. And things are falling apart here for the Lady Middies. Here goes Laguerre again, she'll drive, no good. Cox gets the rebound, and it's a jump ball. Laguerre with a good job there as she's pivoted back. Cox pivoted back towards the defender. She just grabbed a hold of the ball, and that was that. Jump ball goes to the Middies. Oh, and there's a foul. Let's see who they call it on. I think it's on the Middies. It is. Yeah, it's on number 22, Allison Martin, her first, team 6, so the next foul will put the Buccaneers at the line. 5:33 left, 42-34, Buccaneers. Oh, she pushed off. Again, they're letting a lot go here tonight by the referees. Rebound. Oh, what a rebound. Toski fouls Marcus after she makes the shot. That's her Marcus's 9th point, and that'll be Toski's first foul, and that'll put the Middies over the limit. So every foul now, the Buccaneers will be shooting. They have a 10-point lead now, make it 11. Kate Marcus is 2 for 3 from the line. She has 11. Or sorry, 10 points. Get ahead to Cox. They're down by 11. Middies desperately got to get a basket here. Cox will drive. Throws up a desperation. No good. Rebounded by Palazzo. Palazzo's had a lot of rebounds tonight. Get it over to Marcus. Marcus gets it back. Nice move here. Slowing the tempo down. Toski with a rebound. And Toski loses it out of bounds. Coach Witz calls a timeout. He has 2 remaining. And at the timeout, 4:53 left. Dracut Middies 34, The Bucks 45. So Coach Witz, after the timeout, let's see if his inspirational words will get the Lady Middies some gumption here to make a comeback. 11 points down, 4:53 left in the fourth. Bucks will bring it in. They should just hold it here. They've got an 11-point lead. Keeping it slow. Pass it around. Laguerre gets it. She'll drive. Oh, in and out. No good. And rebounded by Morissette. Morissette also has 4 fouls for the Middies. She gets it over to Cox. So Iannuzo takes a 3. Oh, no good. Little long. And the Buccaneers come up with a big rebound. They've been good on the glass all night tonight, and that's helped them secure this 11-point lead. There's the shooter, number 11. She misses. Delia's went cold after those first threes that she hit earlier in the game. Cox will get it. Back to Otoski. She can shoot the threes. Oh, in and out. No good. Gooch gets a rebound. No good. She should go up. She should go up. And she's fouled. Foul by number 5, Palazzo. That's her 4th. And that's the team's 6th of the quarter, so Dracut will have it underneath the basket. With just under 4 minutes, trailing by 11. They need a basket here desperately. Cox will get it. Otoski wants the 3. Nope, no good. And the Bucks with another rebound. That's the hoop they needed there. A 3 would have been nice there. They would have cut it to 8. Lazo drives. No good. Marcus with a rebound. She gets another rebound. Now she's fouled. And that'll be Ashley Cox's 3rd foul. And it'll put Marcus at the line. Marcus has 10 points. She's had a nice game tonight for the Buccaneers. She got her 4th foul earlier in the game, and since then she's been hard to stop. She'll shoot the first of 2. First, no good. She's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And the second is good. That makes her 3 for 5. That gets her 11 points on the night and gives the Bucks a 12-point lead. 3:30 left in the fourth. Morissette drives, spins, nifty move there by Morissette, and that ends the streak. Her first hoop of the night, 2 points, and they cut it back to 10. Not much time left, however, for the Middies. Iannuzo with a steal. Let's see if she goes all the way. 40's in foul trouble. She reaches in, and Iannuzo picks up the foul. And unfortunately, that'll be 4 for Iannuzo, her second of the half. And the Bucks are in the bonus. So Marcus will go back to the line. She'll shoot a 1-and-1 with 3:08 left. Iannuzo, here she is with a steal, and she reaches. That was clean steal there. Marcus has been a nice player tonight, and Iannuzo just bumps her out, and that's obviously a foul. Marcus makes the first, and she's 4 for 6 from the line tonight, and she has a nice little 12 points tonight for the Bucks, and the Bucks have an 11-point lead. Make that 12 points. So Marcus coming up big here with the free throws at the end of the game. We're at just over 3 minutes left. Dracut trails by 12. They cut it to 3. They were down early and they cut it to 3. And now it's 12. We got a foul on Laguerre. That's her third. And that will put the middies over the bonus. And Gooch will be shooting a 1-on-1. Here's a Gooch is hurt there. Looks like she's limping a little bit. Let's see. She's got a funny stance as she kind of lifts her shorts up before she shoots. And she misses the first. Gooch has 2 points on the night. She missed her first free throw. Down to 2:50. It looks like the Bucks will just kind of take some time off the clock, which is very smart here. Up by 12 points. Pass goes over to Palazzo. She has 2 points. Basket, that's 4 in the second half and 4 points for the game. Now the lead is up to 14. So time's running out for the middies. Nice pass there, good job. Pass from Cox to Gooch, and Gooch gets her 4th point of the night. And Coach Witz will take a timeout. He has 1 left. Great play there by Gooch. That's her first hoop of the second half, and she has 4 points on the night. So Dracut cuts it to 12. And however, there's only 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. So Dracut's just about their average. They've been averaging about 11 points a quarter, so with 3 more points. Actually, sorry, 6 more points, they'll be at their average. Problem is the Bucks have 50 points, so that won't be good enough to win. Coach Witz is gonna have to find out who else on this team can add to Iannuzo's scoring abilities. Iannuzo tonight has 15 points to lead the Lady Middies out of the 38. Oh, that was a double dribble. And this ref. The Bucks coach didn't like that call. That was an obvious double dribble to me. Morissette will get it. She drives, dishes out to Otoski for 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Rennick. Rennick will bring it up. Palazzo drives out to Rennick for 3. No good. Rennick gets her own rebound. Gets it out to Cowan. They're slowing it down. They'll drive and lays it in. Nice move. That's Laguerre. She's been in control of this game all night tonight for the Bucks. Get over to Cox. Into Iannuzo. She needs to put up a shot quickly. It's no good. And another rebound by Palazzo. Very good on the boards tonight, Palazzo has been. Shot is just a little long. Rebounded by Morissette. Morissette will bring it up. Passes to Otoski. She drives. No good. Rebounded by Gooch. And it'll be a jump ball. And that'll be Bedford ball. Nikki Anderson will check in, replacing Melissa Iannuzo. It looks like Melissa will be done for the evening. And Bedford will take a timeout. Up by 14 points, 1:13 left. So Dracut made a valiant effort in the first half. Came out a little flat in the second half. And Bedford's just been a little bit better of the team tonight, rebounding-wise and scoring-wise. So Dracut gave it a valiant effort, but this team, Bedford team, is a pretty strong team. They got some height down low with Rennick, and Palazzo's been awesome on the boards tonight. And with point guard duties, Laguerre, she's done a great job at point guard. You could see when she was out of the game, the offense didn't run like a smooth wheel, and when she was in there, it was pretty obvious that they're doing very well. 1:13 left in the game. It's 38 Middies, 52. Oh, no one covers the long pass. Morissette just gets back, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Bedford ball. So good play there by Morissette to get back. Knock that one out of bounds. Ball's knocked out. It looked like it hit Morissette's arm. And they give it back to Bedford. Laguerre will get it. Gets it over to Cowan. She'll pass out to McClellan. McClellan is fouled by number 5, Kat Morissette. That's her 5th foul. She's out of the game. Great game there tonight by Morissette, defensive-wise. She had 2 points on the night, 5 fouls. She fouls out with 1:01 left. And coming in for her will be number 11 for the Middies. That's Abby White. So McClellan here will have 2 free throws as Dracut's in the double bonus. Misses the first. And she's 2 for 3 on the night from the free throw line. This is the second. Now Toski picks it up. Knocked out by McClellan. And substitutions coming in now for the Bucks. We get the ball to Cox with just under a minute. Cox will drive the lane. Ball's knocked out and will remain Middies ball. 14-point lead here for the Bucks. The Middies just trying to get a basket here to see if they can make it to 40. Gets it into Gooch. Oh, she's fouled. The foul's on 23. That's Lauren Laguerre. That's her 4th. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Jess Gooch. See if she lifts. She likes to lift up the side of her shorts there. She didn't do it this time. And she misses the 1-and-1. Gooch is 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Ball's knocked out. Try to save by McClellan, but goes to the Middies. Anderson will bring it up for the Middies. Pass over to Cox. Cox looks to drive, not there. It's over to White. White to Anderson. Anderson to Cox. Cox will drive. She'll throw it up, no good. And rebound goes to the Bucks. 21.9 seconds, 52-38. Your score. And the Bucks bring it up with 20 seconds left. They just need to dribble it out. McClellan will drive, and she scores. Jessica McClellan, nice little player there. That's her 4th point of the night. And the basket goes ahead, pass goes ahead to Gooch, and she'll score. So Dracut gets to 40, and that'll be it for this game. Your final score, the Bedford Buccaneers 54, the Dracut Middies 40. Next game for the Lady Middies will be home. Next home game will be next Friday, and they'll take on Tingsboro. We'll be here to cover the game. I'll be here joined by Victor Olson. We hope to see you next week.